Hello, everyone. I'm your hardcore host, Rick Head, and this is Hardcore Wrestling Radio's In the Moment. And we just heard some shocking news about Roman Reigns. He announced that he has leukemia, and he has dropped the Universal, or we call the Raw title. And right now, let me introduce the hardcore crew real quick. First, he's the son of a bitch, Andy of Stoke Haunted. Andy, I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, same here, and I think if anyone goes to the HWR chat room, there'll be a nice little surprise for them on there.
And then, of course, we have the vicious vixen herself, Zoe Knight. Zoe, unreal Roman Reigns' leukemia, and he's been having it for 11 years. This is not something that was just brought on, and he even made it clear that he's coming back. So hopefully, he'll be able to get this fixed. There's nothing to laugh about leukemia.
Definitely. I mean, that took me as a shock. I never, ever knew that about him, but I guarantee he's going to be back.
Absolutely. And of course, last but certainly not least, we have the comparable Lance Moss. Lance, a lot of people really aren't a fan of Roman Reigns. In fact, the whole crowd was booing him. But the second he made that bombshell announcement, the fans just switched.
As much as I'm one of those fans that cannot stand Roman Reigns, I hope Joseph Anoaʻi can pull through this.
Yes, absolutely.
Hate the character, nothing but the best on the guy.
And absolutely, I think that's what a lot of things, especially us as wrestling fans, me included, is that, these aren't, as much as they are wrestlers, they are people. They have their own private lives, and they do have, families and, outside of, especially the health to worry about. Andy, leukemia, again, no joke. Do you see any chance of him, especially at his age, of coming back from this?
No, none whatsoever.
Wow.
I don't see him surviving it, period. You don't... I've got a friend who's got leukemia and had it for 14 years, and he still does the same job he's done for 14 years. For him to pack in his job, it's come back with a vengeance. He ain't going to live, period.
Wow. And, again, I mean...
You could tell his face. It's gone past being called leukemia. It's cancer. Leukemia is cancer of the blood. Yeah. For him to stop wrestling, there's no reason why he should stop wrestling with medication. So that tells me he's going to have to go on chemotherapy, which cancer patients do, and that's not good.
Yeah. Kayla, it's something, when you have a sickness that's in remission for 11 years, and to have it come back, especially at the height of career, you can only, what's going through his mind as far as his psyche, as far as wrestling career, now, let alone what his family's going through in his actual, physical, personal life.
Definitely. And it's like I told you guys earlier. I mean, it's so weird because we watch these superstars week after week after week on TV. Whenever something horrible like that happens, honestly, it makes you sit and you're like, oh my God, my heart breaks for them, as if they are part of your family, not just on your family's television screen. But now I do think that he'll come back. I know a guy who has had cancer, testicular cancer, and almost lost his life twice. And he is still going big and strong and even better.
Yeah. Lance, like you said, you really wasn't a fan of Roman Reigns. A lot of people weren't. And just, it's... Again, this cancer is one of the worst things, and I mean, I hope Roman Reigns pulls through, even if his wrestling career is done for the rest of his life. Last thing I want to see this, a person that dies slow and painful death, especially with getting blood transfusions and all this other type of treatments.
Yeah, and honestly, leukemia is, if not the most severe, it's up in the top 3 deadliest kinds from what I'm aware of.
Yeah, and
basically, he's basically right now his chances are Hornswoggle fighting Brock Lesnar.
Well, yeah, I guess right now is not the time for jokes, but yeah, I kind of catch your meaning.
It ain't looking good.
Yeah. And I wish Joseph Knight was able to join us, but unfortunately right now he was unable to. I tried to bring the Wrestling Gamer in, and unfortunately, once again, he wasn't able to join us at this moment. I kind of put right now Raw on hold because Raw right now for me is the last thing on my mind.
Yeah.
I am a fan of Roman Reigns. I've always has been. A lot of people really kind of gave him, the it kind of put him down, and really never had any respect for the guy as a wrestler. They feel that he was the next John Cena. Once that was posted out there, fans just rejected him on just that principle alone. And for me, I thought it was just a big mistake. He's everything that he's done, he's accomplished since he came up to the main roster. He has proven that he could be with the top guys, and he has been with the top guys. So and again, I don't want to go on and drag this out, but I just had to put my comments in and just say that I feel for the man, and I can only hope that Roman Reigns gets better. Andy, I'm going to give you final thoughts.
Yeah, I'm just going to read what I typed in the HWR chat room, and I mean every word of it, and I don't care if he defends anybody listening. I'm going to read it powder fashion as it's typed. Well, you fickle wrestling marks, got what you wanted. Just like sheep, you chant thank you, Roman. Two-faced wankers. You will miss him now he's gone. That's all you wanted, isn't it? Hope all goes well for you, Roman. I believed in you.
Yeah. And that says exact words because and I'm sure we're gonna wonder how many bad jokes we have because there are some people in the HWR chat room who are really just completely, absolutely hate Roman Reigns. And Kaylee, you have to really wonder. People can be cruel sometimes. So you're gonna wonder if they're gonna make a play on this.
Oh man, I guarantee that there probably will be, but I just want to remind those in the HWR chat room again. Cancer is nothing to make a joke about. That's somebody's life. And the only thing on my mind right now is his daughter and his wife right now and him.
Yeah, absolutely. They're the ones who are truly going to be suffering. Wrestling fans, I think Andy said we are very, very fickle. One minute we may love somebody, next minute we may hate somebody. But again, Lance, I said it as a person, really, it's really a loss, and I want to give you the final word before we sound off.
Yeah, honestly, this is going to sound fucked up, but his actual position in the company might actually be part of what saves his life. Because he was one of the top guys in this roster, that might give him access to the top of the line treatments for this. But honestly, Joseph Anoaʻi would pull through.
I've just got one more thing to say about the WWE and how they've dealt with it. And again, Parrot Fashion reading it from the site. Well, great announcement. Triple H and his Bible-bashing, cross-eyed wanker HBK will be taking the limelight from Roman Reigns' announcement. Typical.
Yep.
Well, honestly, I think this is something where it's not really in the limelight. I don't think, the whole thing was probably booked anyways. I don't want to get into DX reformation promo because, yeah, that's something we could bitch about on Saturday night, where Joseph will be hosting Four Corner Rants. I am your hardcore host, Rick Head of Hardcore Wrestling Radio, and again, I want to thank the Hardcore crew for coming together and just taking time out and addressing this really horrific breaking news. Andy, you are the son of a bitch, and you are also the host of Stoke Haunted. Why don't we tell everybody about it?
Yeah, you can catch me on YouTube or Facebook or my website, which is www.stokehaunted.com. If you want to see paranormal investigation without all the bullshit that you normally see on the television, then we're the team to look at. We don't hold any punches, and we tell you exactly what we find, and 90% of the time we debunk everything we find anyway. So It's enjoyable if you like a laugh. It's enjoyable if you're a paranormal investigation fan. It's even more enjoyable if you hate paranormal investigations.
Well, Andy, with your attitude, I'm sure you can make plenty of people hate you.
No,
I try.
And of course, we have the incomparable Lance Moss. Lance, you do many things. You build guitars. You are a wrestling fan, obviously, and you are also the redneck gourmet chef. So, why don't you tell everybody about it?
Well, I think my new next guitar build is going to be sometime next year, and every Wednesday night I go live on Lance Moss TV and Friends. I never know who's going to show up. And this Friday, the episode of Redneck Gourmet will be Redneck Gourmet Shish Kebabs. And you can hit me up on Twitter. It's at Lance Moss TV.
All right, and last and certainly not least, she is the Vicious Vixen. Kayla Hobbs, also known as Zoe Knight. Zoe, tell everybody about Kentucky's Own Wrestling.
You guys can always find me on my fan page, Zoe Nightshade, on Facebook. This coming Saturday night, we do have a show coming up in Pulaski County. It's a free show outdoors. It's at Get Fit Gym. Early show, 4 o'clock. You guys, if you're around there, bust in. I will not be there, however, or be on the podcast this Saturday because WWE is having a house show in my little area. So I'll be at that. And if you guys want to hear some crazy, scary stories or creepypastas, you can always follow me on my creepypasta page on Facebook. Every Friday night, 10 p.m., I go live. It's at the Nightmare Vixen. So, and even though Andy might be the son of a bitch, I'm the bitch.
All right, guys. And with that, for the hardcore crew, we want to thank you for listening. And once again, thank you, Roman. We wish you the best of luck and the best health. And, whether we see you or not, you are a legend. And, we're all praying for the best for you. So until the next time, I'm your hardcore host, Rick Head, saying, we'll see you when we see you.